Hi, welcome back. So my name's Lucy. I like to build things if you haven't been here before. Today I've been playing around with making a line taping machine. And if you don't know what that is, I didn't either. But recently I've been researching putting in a basketball slash pickleball court in my backyard, and I've decided I'm going to go ahead with this project. Somebody else is going to do the slab, and then I'm going to do everything else. So I'm trying to figure out with all the different lines that I'm going to need what is the most efficient way to do that. And I came across these really cool line taping machines, but they're very expensive. I think one of the cheapest ones was like $300, and then they went up $800, $1,200, which they seemed like a pretty simple thing. So I figured I had a little bit of time today, and I would just see if I could come up with one with just items that I already had in my shop. So I just have 3/4 inch plywood here. The side here are 3 different layers of 3/4 inch plywood. I went with this more triangular type design because I wanted the tape to be able to have pressure on it, because this whole thing's going to spin, but still be able to get the tape on well. So you can just flex it a little bit to be able to get it on there well. On this side I have a 5/16 inch little knob that I had laying around, so there's just one bolt all the way through to this, washers in between, a locking washer here, and then this I can adjust the tension, so you know how much it's going to pull on the tape, or how freely that's going to spin, because of course you want a little bit of tension so that your tape ends up nice and straight. I didn't have anything really great for the lower wheels. Most of the expensive ones have big kind of rubbery rollers here. I didn't have anything like that, but I did have an old curtain rod and some PVC pipe that fit over it nicely. I just had to sand it a little and put a little bit of wax on it, and then just, you know, cap it off here. That seems to work decent. That's probably the area that could be improved the most. But I've been playing around with it, and in the video you're going to see just kind of how I made it, and then some trials of me on the ground doing a straight line and doing an arch. So basically I have this set for 2 inch wide right now, and you just push this in a straight line and you get a straight 2 inches parallel lines behind it. So I hope that it's going to work out really great. I know this isn't something that probably applies to a lot of people, but maybe it'll at least inspire you to try to make something yourself before you purchase something expensive, if you have the skills to do so. All right, so take care and have fun building. so let's give this a go. So I have this set at what should be about 2 inches. I want to get this started. I'm going to try to just follow this line in the concrete as a good way to see if I'm keeping it straight and doing okay. All right, that actually looks pretty good. You see how consistent I am. 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches. I think it actually works pretty well. All right, so I did a little arch. I think it'll work okay for that. That tape's a little thick. I probably am gonna have to do like 3/4 inch to make the turn better, but it seems to turn just fine.